mean, a lot of it was kind of myself kind of leading the charge and settling too much. At home in the fourth quarter, felt like we could go for that dagger punch, and didn't really put any pressure on the defense, getting to the paint and trying to force the issue that way, and really just kind of settled too much. And that's something that is tough to kind of swallow with the opportunity we had in front of us.
Diamond in the back.
Diamond Leong, Barry News Group. Steph, it looked like you and Andre, after the final buzzer, stuck around a little bit to watch them celebrate. It couldn't have been an easy moment to see, but was it something that you want to remember?
I think we've obviously been on the other side of the situation last year and know how great a feeling that is for, when you accomplish your goal. I think me and him were kind of just waiting for it to calm down a little bit so we could congratulate the individual guys, because the competition was amazing in this series, and it's what basketball is all about. So win or lose, you appreciate the stage we were on, and just that back and forth that we live for. So yeah, it stung. It sucked to watch them celebrate, and wish that would have been us. But at the end of the day, you congratulate them for accomplishing what they set out to do, and it'll be a good image for us over the summer and all next season to remember, so that we come back stronger. That's all you can do.
I know you're just fresh off this loss, obviously, but how should this team be remembered?
I don't know. I mean, we had a great regular season, did something no team's ever done before, fell short in the last game of the season. It hurts, man. I mean, yeah, that's all I'm really kind of marinating on right now. Just, proud of every single guy that stepped foot on the floor for our team this year. It wasn't easy what we accomplished, and it's not an easy pill to swallow what we didn't accomplish. So you got to just take the good with the bad. Understand that we hopefully will have many more opportunities to fight for championships and be on this stage, because it is, it's what it's all about. So proud of every single one of our guys that helped us get here.
Tim in the third row.
Tim Kawakami, American News. Steph, you were guarding Kyrie for that last shot. He's dribbling. What is in your mind at that point? Do you think you defended it pretty well, and what goes through your mind when that ball goes in the basket?
No, I haven't seen the play. I don't know how close I was to him. I try to, reach at the ball, stay in front of him, make a tough shot. It's a tough step back that, he just stepped up and made. Doesn't matter how good or bad defense I played, he made the shot. So credit to him. He stepped up and took advantage of the moment. And yeah, it's not a good feeling turning around and seeing it go in.
And yesterday you did say you knew you probably had to play the best game of maybe your career. Game 7's magnify everything, obviously. I'm not trying to exaggerate it, but do you feel you came anywhere close to that, and do you feel some responsibility for this?
Of course. I mean, I didn't play efficient. Had some good moments, but didn't do enough to help my team win, and especially down the stretch. Was aggressive, but in the wrong ways. Settling. So it'll haunt me for a while, because it means a lot to me to try to lead my team and do what I need to do on the court and in big stages. Done it before, didn't do it tonight. It'll be good down the stretch. I hope next year coming back and kind of remember this feeling and being an even better player.
Ethan Strauss, ESPN. Kind of one of the closing possessions, you had Kevin Love switched out onto you, and Usually that's a good situation for you, but it seemed like you couldn't get free. What happened there exactly on that possession?
I was searching for a three and rushed and didn't take what was there, which was probably better to go around him and try to get into the paint. That's basically it.
Next row up.
Steph, Henry Wolford with CSN Bay Area. You were clearly the best player in the regular season, but you were unable to match that level of play in the playoffs, especially the finals. Were your struggles directly related to something mental or physical?
I mean, it doesn't help missing the time, but that was never an excuse for me when I came back from the injury. I've always said if I'm out there playing, hurt or not hurt, it doesn't matter. It's what the results are, and that stays true till today. There's no room for anecdotes other than we didn't get it done, and I didn't play my best, for the majority of the series. So it's not a good feeling, like I said. And at the end of the day, we want to keep this memory so that it'll fuel us, as we stay together as a team. 'Cause I don't, like Draymond said, this ain't the last time you're going to see us on this stage. So just a tough feeling.
Last three in the back, Ron.
Robert Littell, Black Sports Online, right here, Steph. Just to kind of piggyback on what you just said, when you guys won your first championship last year, it's hard to win a championship, but it was a smoother ride in the playoffs. Obviously, you dealt with a lot, and the team dealt with a lot of adversity through this playoffs. How do you feel that's going to make you a better player and a better team going forward?
I mean, you learn from this. We learned from what it was like to win a championship last year, which I think made us the best regular season team in history. And we'll learn from how the playoff run went when we get back here next year. So, obviously, the biggest lesson is nothing's ever guaranteed. You can't take this stage for granted. And it is extremely hard to win a championship. That's why you pour champagne on yourself. That's why they're doing that in the locker room right now. So, we understand. I think when you look at the history of the league, how few teams have repeated, that was our goal, and we didn't do it. It's going to be a long 3 months over the summer thinking about it. But that doesn't mean, we can't put this as another little unfortunate notch in the belt and move forward and come back stronger next year. That's